I was streaming last week, and a bunch of people started joining the stream, and then all of a sudden everybody started talking about this kid who's in the Respawnables community, and they were saying he had cancer and that he was going to die. And everybody in the stream was amazing, right? Everybody in the stream was like offering to donate gift cards, whatever they could do to help this guy out. Like, it was amazing to see you guys, the community. Like, you find out somebody in the community has cancer, and our first thought was, let's do something nice for this guy. Well, if you don't already know this, if this doesn't already come across, I don't think it comes across on YouTube. Maybe it comes across in my streams more. I have like a really oh crap, I have like a really big heart, and we gotta turn off notifications. I have a really big heart, and I believe what people say, and like I have a lot of, I don't know how to word it. When I hear about what people are going through, like, it affects me. Like, some people can just go through life and they're like, that person, that's their own problem. Like, for me, I can't do that. Like, when I hear about somebody and something they're going through, like, it affects me personally. Like, I feel like I want to help them, or I just feel bad for them. So, supposedly this guy's got cancer, and I had a situation a few months ago. It's going to be on the YouTube video. I'm going to talk about this in more depth. I had a situation a few months ago where I was catfished, and what catfished is, it's when like you think you know somebody online, and then you find out you don't really know them. Like, they are fake. Like, the most common thing that people get catfished is you think that you're talking to some hot chick, and it turns out to be some old fat dude. That's like the most common way people get catfished, right? Well, so I was a little bit cautious when I heard about this kid who had cancer, and I asked all of his close friends. I said, is it true? Does he have cancer? Everybody said, yes, he does. He's got neck cancer. He's going to die any day. He's in the hospital. Like, the only way he's making it through is he plays Respawnables in the hospital. Guys, like, the type of person I am, like I just said, like, I couldn't stop thinking about this. I was obsessing about it. It's like, I feel so bad. One of my good friends, like, direct messaged me and sent me some screenshots from this kid, and he like showed me where the kid was basically saying, hey, if I could just talk to Chase one time before I die, like this type of stuff, right? If I can just talk to Chase one time before I die, like, that'll make me so happy. So I see a lot of people in the chat commenting, and this is story time. I'm not going to be answering comments. I'm going to just talk and tell the story. So I see this direct message. All this guy does is he wants to talk to me before he dies, because he's got cancer. He's in the hospital. He's a young kid. And my heart, dude, my heart just fills up with like sympathy for this guy. So I start thinking, how can we make his life better? And I don't question anything. At this point, I'm 100% in. This guy's got cancer. I want to help him out. So I start putting together a fundraiser for him, like a GoFundMe. And I reach out to this kid on Instagram and say hi to him and stuff. And I'm like trying to figure out if I can contact his parents to see what he needs. And then I contact Digital Legends, the developer. I said, hey, we have a situation here. There's this player in the community who's going to die of cancer. He loves the game. Like, the only way he can get through his cancer is by playing the game. Can we hook him up with a bunch of free stuff? So I'm in contact with my Digital Legends person, and we're trying to put together this, this really nice thing to do for him to make his day. And so all this is going down, and I'm working on all this. I'm like, okay, what can I do? Like, I was doing all this not for show. There wasn't going to be a YouTube video showing me, like, giving this kid all this stuff. It was just going to be behind the scenes in the little community I've helped build. Just behind the scenes, just like, give this kid some free stuff, give him some, gift cards, some money, something to make his life a little bit more bearable in the last days of his life. So he comes out on Instagram and he says, guys, if my account gets deactivated, it means I've died. My mom said if I die, she's going to deactivate my Instagram. And so yesterday, his account gets deactivated. And everybody starts freaking out. They're like, this guy died. He died. He's dead. And his account was deactivated. He was gone, guys. Well, magically, this is the part where I start to get a little pissed. Magically, he reappears today. His Instagram's back up. He's had a miraculous recovery. And everybody's like, what happened? Where have you been? He goes, I'll stream and explain. So he goes on his Mob Crush account and he starts streaming. And the title of the stream is Giveaways. Something giveaways. He starts streaming. Nowhere in the stream did he talk about it. I watched the whole thing. It was an 8-minute stream. Nowhere in the stream did he talk about it. And nowhere in the stream did he do a giveaway. I don't know what the giveaway thing was. And, like, I started to feel funny about it at this point. I'm like, what the crap? And, so he comes back and he says, oh, yeah, I almost died, but then they took all the blood from my mom and they put it in me, and I'm healed. I'm miraculously healed. I had cancer. I was about to die. My mom deactivated the account because she thought I was dead, and now my mom gave me her blood, and I'm magically fixed. No longer I'm cancer-free. And guys, this is when I freaking lose it, because I've had cancer affect my family personally. I've had people in my family die of cancer. Close family, close relatives die of cancer. You don't freaking mess around about cancer, guys. And one thing about cancer is you don't just magically get healed one day. This dude's in the hospital on his deathbed, gets a blood transfusion, back on Instagram and streaming on Mob Crush all within 24 hours. Yeah, freaking right. That is physically impossible. So what's the reason? Why? Why would this kid make up this huge story, make hundreds of people believe him, if not thousands of people believe him, because he wanted attention? I start looking at everything a little bit more closely. He's asking people, can you finish the event for me? Can you finish the event? Like, I don't have time, I'm too sick. Finish the event, help level me up. And people are like, okay, yeah, dude, I'll help you. Everybody's being all nice. I'll help you. He's asking people, can you restore your account for me so I can have items? People are like, yeah, I'll help you. Everybody's like putting themselves out there. I'll help you, I'll help you, I'll help you. All right? And it's all fake. This dude is a liar. And honestly, I'm not going to say his name, and please don't say his name in chat. He doesn't deserve us to talk about his name. He doesn't. And he doesn't deserve to be harassed. Please, listen to me, guys. I'm sharing this story in confidence. Nobody harass this guy. The best thing we can do is just never talk to him again. Do not harass him. If you know who he is, do not harass him. Do not talk to him. Leave him completely alone, because people who do this have issues, okay? And we don't need to fuel the fire. So all I did is I just blocked him. That's it. We're done. We're not talking about it anymore. We're not screwing with him. We're not messing with him. We're not trolling him. Nothing. Just leave this kid alone. I'm dead serious. Leave him alone. Don't do anything. So that's what happens. And like Grandan Games, he's like messaging me. He's like, no, dude, he really does have cancer. And the other guy who, I don't want to say the other guy's name, because this guy was close friends with him. I'm like, dude, he lied. He's like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. He almost died, but his mom and he told me the same story. Okay, and I don't mean any offense to the 12-year-old kids. I'm gullible. I'm a grown man. I'm gullible too. But the 12-year-old kids, there's medical science that doesn't make sense. There's medical science that just doesn't make sense. You don't have cancer of the neck. Now I've got it infected all in my blood, and then all of a sudden my blood gets removed and my mom gives me blood and I'm fixed the next day and I'm out of the hospital on Instagram and streaming. That doesn't happen. That doesn't exist. Okay? That's like movie stuff, dude. That is not how cancer works. Once you get cancer in your blood, it infects your whole body, you're dead. There's no way. You don't just magically get rid of the cancer and get new blood and you're fixed. It just doesn't happen. And why would his mom deactivate his account when he was dead and then he magically reappears on Instagram less than 24 hours later with this recovery story? All for attention, all for sympathy. And